the tailgate to the end zones, and you got to think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack. As we'll see a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Pirates ready to get this thing started and open the season. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Wolfpack offense comes out to get things started in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So East Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes.
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Off play action. Fires left. Got him downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of the...
Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, East Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down. The play action fake. The short hands, it smothers. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. On his feet at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Let's talk for a second about NC State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Quickly complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. The Pirates want to crank the tempo. Gonna swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Second down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fields the bunt and tries to find an opening. Slips through the line. Spins away. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, NC State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Moving past the 25. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Hauser. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on second and long. Handoff from the gun. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the red zone, it's Montgomery. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. from the gun on third down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UCF is in front. They've played awfully well today, and while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 7 over Jacksonville State.
He'll take it himself.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gives it to the back on the draw. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's got him. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Pirates will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Hauser. He's got it on the move. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on third. On target to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Off play action on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. To the air, it's Bailey. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Pirates in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down, and here they go. They're going fast, no time to substitute, got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Going for it all. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. Give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Under fire. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Bailey. Got his man. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Smothers. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap, it's Smothers. It's incomplete, and they've been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Going right to work up top. That's caught. It's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off! What a play by this defense!
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Nice move to keep running. He now has 72 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. To the ground, he's got it again. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some... And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ohio notched a victory in enemy territory. And though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from Athens is worth its weight in gold to the Bobcats.
Gonna run it. It's Montgomery.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hauser. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down.
Breaks into the open. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? We're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got his man downfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Looking for space. It's Montgomery. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Pirates have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Slams it ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Pulls it in, it's Jackson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Finds his man, it's Rogers. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's Smothers. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They'll give it to him again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. On third down, he drops the throw. Well, it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Absolutely perfect. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
The Pirates trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The inside handoff. Running to Green. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. There he goes. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's right. Pocket breaking down. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Smith.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender's going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 14 to Wyoming. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. To the air, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Gets the back moving. Right back up top on second and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. He'll keep it himself. He's in open space downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Pirates will line it up on first and 10. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down play from the gun. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab at the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is an example of a defender just stepping up and making a play. You just gave up a big completion down the field. That's not going to happen again. That's not happening on my watch. Right away, that D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Here's the pressure. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolf! back. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 24 over the Judicials. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll pull it down and run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Pirates want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got a wide open receiver. He's loose down the left side. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ECU. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper was a bolt of lightning, a touchdown pass from 84 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To throw, it's Bailey. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Give to the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The throw. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oh, that's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. But you've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Quickly to the tight end. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. Completes it in the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on third down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Still on his feet. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Pirates started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Pirates! And the stomping has commenced.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers.
And the returner will be brought down.
And your NC State Wolfpack will take over 1st and 7.
Balls are fired complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
2nd down coming up.
The play action fake. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
2nd down.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smothers. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Grimes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
On to attempt the try.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
34.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boom. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Montgomery.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
34.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense in an empty set. QB draw. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
It'll be a draw. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Bailey. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. The give as they work on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Finds his man. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Split backs here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.